1 honorable mention, 5 runners-up, and 1 definite winner of the Bricklink Designer Program Series 10's voting now. And with that, welcome to my top 5 of the castle theme for the Bricklink Designer Program Series 10. The voting is still live, goes on until February 20th, so you still have some time. But I hear you exclaim, Sire Lacroix, you're a LEGO Batman fan. How dost thou know anything about the castle theme? Well,
Number 1, how dare you?
They don't call him the Dark Knight for nothing. Shame on you. Second of all, I just ordered the alchemist shop and the medieval blacksmith, so who's the expert now? Let's go. This is my honorable mention for vibe, because I think it's a cool vibe. I like the picture that shows as the background. This is by Black Snow. It's called Way Back Home, a smaller set in the castle theme. And we'll see this faction, right? The Hydra faction. They'll come up more than once in my top 5. Because it's the coolest faction if you ask me so far. We'll quickly go through these. I really like the ship, it's really cool. These minifigs are fine as well. I very much question the other minifigs in this set. But this little ship with the brick-built sail mast, the dragon head on top, that looks really good. I think this head is fantastic for how few and what kinds of parts it uses. It looks really good. This Vikings A-frame cabin, A-frame house, is okay. It looks a lot like Viking architecture, right, with the way the roof is done. I like the snow on top. That's not my issue. My issue comes as soon as we go inside and then look at the minifigs who are waiting for our Viking. The trees are fine. There's even a little squirrel down here. I like that you can remove the roof very easily, the same way you would do with the A-frame cabin. And there's even a little hatch over there. That's really cool. But look at these minifigs. The child, sort of fine, very bland. I don't really like this red scarf. It does not really tell me that this is a Viking kid waiting for the return of his father, I would imagine. And the wife, I mean, she's cooking. You can't really see in this picture. What you can see here, she has Mrs. Claus's torso. And it's red. I don't like this at all. I think both of these minifigs are not good. And that's why this is only an honorable mention. I would need a substantial upgrade to those. I don't like this choice at all. For vibes, full marks. Awesome set. Way Back Home and He Made It Home. Fantastic. It's a little story in and of itself. And it looks cool. It's romantic in a certain way. But these minifigs, dang. Also, who's the other person? Is he a son? That would make sense. I don't know. I like the ship, I like the idea, I like the story, not so sure about the minifigs. Let's move up onto the top 5. This one, the Merchant Wagon by Modular Maniac, nice name by the way, I think it suffers from lighting. I think this is too yellow. I think there are too many filters on here. I think this wagon in and of itself looks really good. Shares some of the architectural features you also find on the Alchemist shop, for example. So this is a cool wagon. It's a cool concept to have a merchant's wagon like that. I don't think you need the base. Lose the base. If this does not make it to the final for the next iteration, do submit this again, lose the base. You don't need it. It doesn't add anything to the set, I feel like, or not anything substantial, but it does inflate your piece count. You could get to 500. I think. And then you have a really strong contender for a small set, especially in the castle theme. None of the sets we're going to look at will even come close to this part number, this amount of bricks. And I think it's a really good idea to have a really small set for the castle theme. I think that increases your chances by a lot. I like the wagon. I especially like the wheels. These are cool. And the overall design is really good. So Modular Maniac, if you're watching this, and if you don't make it into the final, I still hope you will lose the base and get a different kind of lighting in here. That will do a lot for you, I think. But it's just my 2 cents. Moving on, this one, the Hydra Shipyard by Delusion B, has been proposed a number of times. And it's been reiterated upon again and again. I think this is probably the coolest version of it so far. And I think it's time it gets picked, if it's ever gonna get picked. I don't think that this should be entered anymore if it doesn't get picked now. Because if it doesn't happen now, it's not going to happen ever. I don't think so. I really like this Hydra symbol they built out of these curved tiles. That looks really good. I like the color. I like that it's not in sand green or any other shade of green. I like that it's dark bluish gray. That looks really good. And the concept of a shipyard of Vikings building their own ship is really cool. You have these cool interiors, and the way they are shown on here, that's a good idea. Perfect. You have this functionality. You can move stuff up and down, lower the boats, lower the big boat. There's a statue up front, which I really like. And there's a lot going on. This is a really cool set. I just hope it finally wins this time, because it's about time. I have my doubts because I picked a different winner. Good, but I like this a lot. Absolutely, Hydra Shipyard, really cool castle set. The Adventurers Guild by Brick Artisan. I think this is the same Brick Artisan who already won a series of the Bricklink Designer Program. And this is small houses next to each other. It very much reminds me conceptually of the Thieves of Tortuga, which was another winner, which did really well, right, in the Pirates theme. And I like this for castle a lot. This is much better than any castle, city, medieval marketplace Lego ever did. This is awesome. This looks really, really cool. I like the little steps that go up there, the way this set works with angles. This is really cool. Even like the flowers. And the statue is also good. This is a really cool little castle set. I mean, it's not little. 2,600 parts is a lot, right? But it's not a castle. It's just something that you can put with your castles. And I think people, correct me if I'm wrong, castle people, I think you would like that. We had the alchemist shop now. We had the medieval blacksmith in the past. But I think once you have 2 or 3 big castles, and if you're properly into castles, you probably do, stuff like this is really going to help you out. There's something else coming up that's going to help you out. That's even better than this. Wait for it. But I like this a lot. This is a cool set. I'd like to see this again if it doesn't win, because I think it's strong. I think it can win. And I really, really want it, to be perfectly honest. I like these chairs as well. There's a lot going on, right? There's a lot of stuff you can open up, hidden entrances. There's even a tray down here for some weaponry, which is cool. I think this is a good set. The minifigs, I really like the statue, and some of them are really usable. I'm not so sure about this one. It looks very modern to me. But other than that, I like the stories that you can tell with a set like this, and I like the overall shape and the way it looks. Awesome. Then we have the Bridgewater Keep, which I just like right off the bat for, it's a complete scene, right? It's a thing. It's a vibe in and of itself. It's a little bridge, a little tower, and then an inn. If you look closer at the sign, it says, The Old Guarded Inn. Does that sound familiar to you? Yes, this is the same pub that is in the Tudor house, the Tudor Corner, the modular building that was released at the beginning of 2025, 1st of January 2025. So this is that pub, which gives me, and I think Alex Nunes is doing something like that, the idea of having like 2 cities, a past version and a modern day version of the same city. I think that would make for an awesome display. I think this is a really good idea. And I really like this set. I like the colors. This roof obviously goes very well with both the alchemist shop and the medieval blacksmith. It's the same kind of tiling, the same sort of style of roof, which I think looks really good. And the rest of it, yeah, you get these minifigs, which are the best looking faction. They just look good. I like them a lot. This one I can take or leave, but the rest of it, there's a working gate. Awesome. I like this. This looks cool. And the way it is suspended over this rock face looks really cool. I love this set. This is a good idea. And look at all of these cool Hydra faction minifigs you will be getting. It's a battle pack in and of itself. It is pretty big, 3,183 parts, so it won't be cheap, but I think it's pretty cool. And look at this cage where you could lock somebody up and then turn them into a skeleton. Awesome. Cool set. Now, there's one more really big set, a 4,000 piece set, and it's very much my theme, right? I want an army of undead. This is Darkspire Citadel by Sad Potato, which is cool, and I want it. I like that, you know, I mentioned that before in my other video about the Bricklink Designer Program. If you haven't seen that, there's different sets in there. There are 2 castle sets I talk about in there as well, the Siege Beast and the Elephant, Rollo the Elephant, which I'm not talking about in this video, but they're also good castle sets, which I would also like to have. But yeah, this minifig, at least the torso and the skirt element are from the Creative 3-in-1 Haunted Mansion. Best minifig of last year, if you ask me. Updated with a different face and a different hairpiece and these claws, which is a really cool idea. I like this a lot. And this is just a really big spooky castle. I think this would look good in a display somewhere. Yeah, You could, have Adventures in Transylvania and have this somewhere off to the side. I think they would still kind of look good in the same display. And I like the way they played with light in here. Obviously, it will never look like that. This is just, something that you can do in Photoshop or in Studio, I think. And it gives you this really cool effect, which sells, an interior with candles. It doesn't look like that in real life, but it still looks cool. I really hope these shields, if this gets made, are not stickers. I have no idea whether or not this element is available right now. I sure hope it is. I want another bat castle. Another castle for this faction, because this is awesome, and I want my army of undead. This minifix head is not the regular... Is it? No, different eyes, right? Is not the regular skeleton head. Look at this winding staircase. Awesome. I love this. This is cool. I would like to have that. And again, this is just I'm biased. I admit it. I like monster stuff. I like that you get a ghost. I always like that. And I want all of these minifigs. I want an army of the undead. That's cool. Darkspire, Citadel got my vote. Hopefully it gets your vote too. But here's the thing. I think I know who's going to win the Bricklink Designer Program Series 10 castle spot. I'd even be prepared to bet on it. And here's my offer. You go down there and subscribe. And if the set that I'm about to tell you about wins, I'm going to buy 2 and give 1 away. Deal? Okay, here's your winner. It's Ambush. Obviously, it's Ambush by BrickyBricks82, and this is a collaboration, Corvus Legoth. So Bricky Brick and Corvus Legoth both apparently worked on this. And this is perfect. This is exactly what the castle theme needs. This only has 2,995 parts, so roughly 3,000. If you look at it, it doesn't really scream 3,000 parts to me, but what it does scream is fantastic concept. This is a little array of scenes which you could use to tell the story of an ambush or multiple ambushes. You have stuff that opens up, turns around from all of these different individual small builds. You can stage an attack on people. And you have this bigger ruin, this structure, which looks cool as well. You can push down on a tile here, make this statue flip, cross the path for this carriage, which also looks cool. And the coolest part about this carriage is it's a prisoner transport. What a fantastic story. You have all of these bandits, all of these criminals who try to break out their friend. That's a good story in and of itself. And then all of these individual little things make this my absolute favorite for BDP10. I like Ambush a lot. This is cool. You get soldiers from the Griffin faction, you get the Snake faction, which is also a new faction, I think. I think it released in the latest Creator 3-in-1 Castle. I'd like to get minifigs of that, and I want all of these builds. I think this is so cool. But what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think Ambush has what it takes to win the castle spot? Tell me in the comments. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Welcome to my ant card. This is just a hangout. Yeah, I'm a crank that shit. Bro, that's so damn loud. It's nothing but a little intermission. Enjoy these soothing bars of utter indecision. Buddy people, you can trust me. It's an ant card. I know all those fire jokes and get you saying hard. It's an ant card. This shit ain't some voodoo, bro. I know you want to stay, but it's time for you to go.